Hello everyone, and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. I'm so glad to be back, and I'm super excited to continue playing the game. So far, I've had a very, very fun time, and I can't wait to get more into the lore of the game. So, recently what just happened is apparently I woke up after being cared for 3 days after closing that portal of some kind, and this servant freaked out and fell on the floor and was scared of me, but he said, or she said, I'm not sure, all the people around in the area are happy that I did this, and they're happy for me, or something. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started and see where this goes. And I've got my beautiful armor on. One thing I noticed, actually, while I was editing the last video, one thing I noticed is that in the armor section, if we go here, I'm wearing light armor. That's the one that I chose, is this light armor that I'm wearing. But I think I'm supposed to be wearing medium armor, right? I didn't look it up, but I assume just by being someone that has a bow, I should be wearing medium armor? I'm not really totally sure, to be honest. Restriction to rogue only. So that is something I didn't realize. So technically, I think according to what is actually best, according to what I use, a bow and daggers, I think this is the armor I'm supposed to be using. But I'm gonna wear this just because it looks better. So yeah, I'm just gonna wear that because it looks better. So anyway, let's get going. Let's get out there. And oh, wow. Hello. Nice to meet you all. Thank you for the salute. Oh, Jesus. I am being honored like a king. Frostback Mountains Haven. Wow, they are all so grateful. Do I just walk past them? I suppose. Alright, let's get up these stairs. Find Cassandra in the Chantry. I guess that's what I'm supposed to do. Kneeling? Really?
She stopped the breach from getting any bigger.
I heard she was supposed to close it entirely. Still, it's more than anyone else's.
Oh, yeah, I thought I closed it entirely. So I stopped. Oh, but as you can see, way off in the distance, it doesn't look like the portal's closed. It just looks like it's weakened and not shooting down green stuff.
Chancellor Roderick says that the Chantry wants nothing to do with us.
That isn't Chancellor Roderick's decision, sister.
I'm assuming this is the Chantry, right? So this is where she would be. Man, look at the way I'm walking. So much sass. Look at all that sass, the swing of those hips. Like, I am so confident. Ooh, guys, I'm just telling you, man, if I see read, I read. I'm all about reading. A chant for the departed. The light shall lead her safely through the paths of this world and into the next. For she who trusts in the Maker, fire is her water. As the moth sees light and goes toward flame, she would see fire and go towards light. The veil holds no uncertainty for her, and she will know no fear of death, for the Maker shall be her beacon and her shield, her foundation and her sword. Transfigurations 10:1, often sung by mourners as they light candles. Oh, so it's a song. It's not even...
Have you gone completely mad? She should be taken to Val Royo immediately, to be tried by whomever becomes divine.
Val Royo,
I do not believe she is guilty.
The elf failed, Seeker.
Before I go in there, I want to hear what they say.
For all you know, she intended it this way.
Intended it?
I do not believe that.
That is not for you to decide. Your duty is to serve the Chantry.
My duty is to serve the principles on which the Chantry was founded.
I don't want to
Chancellor,
barge in on them
as
and
is
ruin the
yours.
conversation.
Chain her.
Chain
I
her?
want them prepared for travel to the capital for trial.
Screw you, bro.
Disregard that and leave us.
I guess she has the ultimate authority
You
then.
walk a dangerous line, Seeker.
The breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
Look, I did what I could.
I did everything I could to close the breach. It almost killed me.
Yet you live. A convenient result insofar as you're concerned.
Look,
Have a care, Chancellor. The breach is not the only threat we face.
Someone was behind the explosion at the Conclave.
yeah.
Someone most holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect,
You, and many others.
but not the prisoner.
I heard the voices in the temple. The Divine called to her for help.
So her survival, that thing on her hand, all a coincidence.
Providence. The Maker sent her to us in our darkest hour.
I mean, look, if I wanted so much ill will against you guys, then I wouldn't even have done what I did. I wouldn't have even slightly stopped the breach. I mean, if I wanted all hell to break loose, I would have just done nothing. I would have made it worse. Clearly, I'm working on your guys' side, right? I mean, right? All right, so the Maker sent us in our darkest hour. I'm not the chosen one. I want more. What more do you want? Yeah, exactly. That's what I want to say.
The breach is stable now. What more do you want from me?
Yeah.
We must try again.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn. We will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order with or without your approval.
The Inquisition? What is the Inquisition, exactly?
This is the Divine's directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers. And now, no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
Let's investigate for sure. What is this?
What is the Inquisition of old, exactly?
It preceded the Chantry. People
Wow.
who banded together to restore order in a world gone mad.
After, they laid down their banner and formed the Templar Order, but the Templars have lost their way. We need those who can do what must be done, united under a single banner once more.
But aren't you still part of the Chantry?
Is that what you see?
The Chantry will take time to find a new Divine. And then it will wait for her direction.
But we cannot wait. So many Grand Clerics died at the Conclave. No, we are on our own. Perhaps forever.
Forever. So,
You're trying to start a holy war.
We are already at war. You are already involved. Its mark is upon you. As to whether the war is holy, that depends on what we discover.
this is rather strange. So I kind of trying to understand what the Inquisition is. It's an order of Templars from before the Chantry, and the point is to gather a bunch of Templars to fight against evil and bring the world together, something like that. This is rather strange.
When I woke up, I certainly didn't picture this outcome.
Neither did we.
Help us fix this before it's too late.
All right. Well, I guess I'm an Inquisition person now. One of the people of the Inquisition. It's all making sense now. An ancient text. What are those birds flying to? Are they messenger birds? Where are they going? There was 2, by the way. Is that the decree of the Inquisition or something? He's not happy. The smithy. Cassandra is all business, no BS. Oh, so is that the Inquisition banner? Alrighty. So the game has officially started. Okay, so here I am. Oh, I've got a new outfit on. What is this outfit? Influence 40 out of 1,000. Okay, so it says, report to Haven's Chantry, the threat remains. Well, I was just in there. I'm also noticing that there's a bunch of stuff on the map here. Let's see. If I just open the map, which is like this, there's this, the threat remains, the breach is calmed, but they've also got these other little things. I don't know what they mean. They're just the war room. I've heard about the war room. Menavi, Haven's beasts and best and brightest. Even in these trying times, good help is not so hard to find. Explore Haven and meet some of the Inquisition's crafting masters. Speak with the Apothecary. Oh, so this is just so I can kind of learn and understand what the how to craft, I guess? Speak with the smith. This one says speak with the quartermaster and speak with the apothecary. So at some point, I do need to understand what these things are, and there appears to be a side quest of some kind. There's a merchant, blacksmith, another merchant. So I'm going to go around to these things and try to learn how to craft. Like, how does crafting work? What is an apothecary? What do they do? Who are you?
If you're here to clean, Hess can get you a bucket and a broom. Anyone calls you knife here, come to me. Oh, you're her. Thrend, Inquisition Quartermaster. I'm doing what I can to supply this mess. If you find what I need to fill one of my requisitions, I'd appreciate you bringing it in.
A requisition? What is that?
What do you do here?
I make sure the Inquisition troops have food in their bellies and iron in their hands.
Food
Both
and
are
iron.
Important. Lots of people expecting us to be heroes, marching all day to fight the demons. Turns out heroes need to dig latrines just like everyone else.
Bathrooms, right?
How does someone end up as quartermaster for the Inquisition?
I served for Eldon under 10 Logain MacTier.
Oh,
Best
Logain.
commanding officer this world has ever seen. After
Yeah.
they all turned on him at Denerim, though, there wasn't much use for people who held that opinion. King Alistair offered my services to the Inquisition, probably to get rid of me.
Well, you can see that my previous decisions are important in this game because she said King Alistair. Because there's many other ways to have a king and queen in the previous games. Like, different people could have done it. Well,
Loghain McTeer betrayed the Grey Wardens and his king.
It's true.
Were you there at Ostagar? I was.
I was.
King Kalen overextended his position, and the Grey Wardens were too late lighting the signal. Following the original plan would have gotten everyone killed. Turn Loghain made the right decision. I apologize. Sister Liliana told me I shouldn't talk about this. Just forget it.
All right. Well, tell me, what are requisitions then?
What did you mean when you mentioned requisitions?
I'm making this Inquisition run with what we have, but we're not a real army. We're stretched thin on materials, so I've put up a requisition list for anything that could help our people. Here, take a look. You find some iron and a good logging site. Maybe Harriet can get our troops better weapons.
Better weapons? And how do I fill?
If I have material for a special order, do I bring it to you?
Just take it over there. One of my boys will take the materials or jot down what you found.
Okay.
Farewell.
Make her go with you.
Okay, so a study of the 5th Blight, Volume 1. So here's a requisition table. Inquisition weapons. Not enough materials for this schematic. There's a logging stand and 5 iron. I have to have these 2 things. If I can find a logging stand and 5 iron, then I guess I can make weapons.
Thanks for checking anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so I did just now unlock a Codex entry, which I need to catch up on. I assume it's in history, right? Like, all right, we're going to do a study of the 5th Blight, everyone. So get your pen and paper out and take notes. Okay. While some of my contemporaries dispute whether the 5th Blight was a true blight or merely a large darkspawn resurgence, historians agree that it began in the swamps of the Corporal Wilds on the southeastern border of Ferelden in the year 930 Dragon. King Kalen Theron was swift in responding to the threat, gathering the royal army, every Grey Warden in his country, and sending a call for aid to the Ferelden nobility. The assembled armies laid a trap in the ruins of Ostagar, hoping to crush the forest before it reached civilization, but they failed. Darkspawn overran the defenders of Ostagar and decimated the king and his army. They continued their advance into Ferelden unopposed. Only 2 Grey Wardens managed to escape the slaughter, and somehow they came into They came into possession of ancient treaties, which compelled the races of men to join armies against the massing horde. The surviving Wardens made their way to Kinloch Hold, home of the Ferelden Circle, and conscripted the mages. In desperation to find more allies, the Wardens journeyed into the Brazilian forests, seeking the Dalish. The elves, too, joined the growing army. Into the deep roads the surviving Wardens went, searching for Paragon Branca in hopes she could settle the unrest in Orzammar and unite the dwarves in the battle against the Archdemon. Branca could not be located, but another Paragon was found, the legendary Caradin, who forged a crown that ended all question of succession. Balin Eudicon was crowned king of Orzammar, and the dwarven armies marched for the surface. Despite their successes, though, greater challenges were yet to come. From a study of the 5th Blight by Sister Petrine, Chantry Scholar. So as you can see, this is something of a retelling of the decisions that I made in the first game, Origins. So yeah, that was very cool to see. There's also some more, the Conclave, which we will read, because I want to catch up on a lot of this lore, because if I don't read it now, hey, when am I ever gonna be caught up? Never, right? So I have to read it, or I'll be left behind. The Conclave. It has been a year of little more than chaos. Yes, the mages voted to dissolve the Circle of Magi, but I will point out, this vote came only after increased restrictions were placed on them following the unfortunate events of Kirkwall. What other choice did they have? Yes, the Templar Order abandoned their duties and elected to pursue the mages to bring them back in line. But after 1,000 years in which their sole role was the mages' keepers, what else could one expect? They envisioned the war over quickly, a single battle that would see the mages' resolve crumble, after which they would meekly return to confinement. That did not happen. This conflict could drag on forever, with advantage on neither side. Both Templars and mages see this, and thus they have agreed to come to the Conclave. This is our chance. Words need to be said which have not been said. A compromise must be reached because there is no other choice. I believe this with all my heart. I am not without fault in all this. Perhaps I pushed too hard for reform, or not hard enough. The Maker has seen fit to give me another chance. I will not squander it. The Temple of Sacred Ashes is where together we will make history, and with luck, we will be remembered kindly for it. From the Journals of Divine Justinia V, Dragon 941. Wow, so basically this is her journal saying, kind of describing her ambitions for this meeting that she wanted to have. The First Inquisition. It's important that I read and understand this, as it's important to the whole game, you know? The birth of the Chantry took place more than 9 ages ago. The mists of time have obscured once well-known facts. It is commonly believed that the Chantry alone created the Templars and the Circle of Magi. Few recall there was ever an Inquisition. Those who do believe it predated the Chantry, hunting cultists and mages in a reign of terror ending only upon its transformation into the Templar Order. This is not quite the truth. Okay. One must keep in mind the state of Thedas prior to the Chantry's creation, a world where the only source of order, the Tevinter Imperium, had fallen apart. People blamed magic for the death of Andraste, the Blight, the terror they saw every day, and not without reason. Abominations and demons rampaged the countryside. No one was safe. Desperate groups of men and women initially formed the Seekers of Truth, determined to reestablish order because no one else would do what was necessary. The truth they sought, the question they tried to answer, and how to restore sanity in a world gone mad. Was theirs a reign of terror? Perhaps. Evidence suggests they were as vigilant in their protection of mages as they were of regular people. When they intervened, they convened an ad hoc trial to determine the guilty party. This even application of justice led to their poor reputation. The Seekers came down against every group at one time or another, their Inquisition gaining notoriety for being on no one's side but their own. They considered themselves good people, however, followers of the Maker's true commandments. This was never more evident than when they lay down their banner in support of the fledgling Chantry. They believed with all their heart that the Templar Order was the answer a desperate Thedas needed in a terrible time. Ultimately, the Inquisition was composed of the independent idealists, not Chantry zealots. That is the truth. From In Pursuit of Knowledge, The Travels of a Chantry Scholar, Brother Genetivi. Nice to see you, buddy. I haven't heard his name yet, and I have now. So there's much more here, but I'm not going to read the tutorials. That's just how to use the game. There is a lot of other good stuff here, but I suppose I can save it for later. Elfroot. Okay, we'll read Elfroot, and then I'll get back to the game, I promise. Elfroot was first used by the elves of Arlathan, hence the name. The root gave their medicines particular efficacy. So when the Imperium conquered the elves, the Magisters adopted its use, and its popularity spread to all corners of the Empire. Elfroot is a hardy plant with large green leaves that grows wild in many places. So it's common that it tends to show up in the most gardens and fields, almost like a weed. Unlike a weed, however, most people appreciate having access to the wonderful little plant. The roots can be used with very little preparation. Rubbing some of the juice on a wound, for example, will speed up healing and numb pain. And chewing on a slice of root treats minor ailments like indigestion, flatulence, and hoarse throats. There are several varieties, but the most useful for herbalists are the better, gossamer, and royal elfroots. An excerpt from the Botanical Compendium by Ines Arencia, botanist. Amazing. All right, so we need to speak with the smith and the apothecary. Now, what I don't understand is why would the armory be outside of the city walls? Wouldn't you want to keep them inside the city walls? I don't understand that. But
Searchum and Knave has notes on alloys that may prove more effective against demons.
alloys more effective
Oh,
against
does she?
demons.
Well, we'll take anything that gives our blades a bit more bite. You mages aren't half bad.
I am no longer a mage.
Even better.
Hey, buddy.
Expected you'd be by. I'm Harriet, and everyone knows who you are. How's the new gear fit?
It's... I guess it's well.
It doesn't really matter in the long run.
Of course it does. World's gone mad. Stock armor and blades are good against bandits, but we're not fighting bandits. My gear will see you through demons, apostates, whatever this world throws at you.
Oh,
So,
really?
You need custom work, something special. You bring the materials to us, we'll make it happen.
I see.
Who outfits the Inquisition soldiers?
Not me. I've got work to do. Can't be passing a sword to every blighter who signs up. If you want to help the troops, talk to Thren, the
Yeah.
quartermaster. She'll set up requisitions.
Got it. So he makes armor and weapons, but he doesn't make it for the general public?
How did you come to be here?
Come from a little town called Lothering.
Oh,
Long
yeah.
gone now. I was in Redcliffe when the Darkspawn hit it during the Blight. Helped rebuild. Left when royalty decided it was time to hand the place over to the bloody mages. Ended up here. Just missed the boom. Can't decide if I'm the luckiest son of a bitch walking or the exact opposite.
You're still walking. That's always good.
True enough.
And then,
Does the Inquisition not have supplies to make armor or weapons?
Tough convincing traders to haul up here. Impossible to get them to risk the rare stuff, so that's on you.
all right.
Can you help improve my arms and armor?
Yes. You find a new piece, a pauldron or greaves, we'll take care of you. You can't just slap a new hilt on your sword in the field. Bring it here, we'll make sure it's done right and proper.
Oh, I like that. That's immersive.
If I want something, what can you make?
Start simple. Something to keep you safe. Take a look at it on the table there and we can talk. You'll need materials. We should have what you want just outside.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Right.
Okay, so there's modifying the armor, and there's modifying weapons. Absolutely. Now, I did see a Codex entry here in history, so let's read it while we have it. This one right here. A study of the 5th Blight, Volume 2. This is probably continuing the story. The Wardens sought Arl Eamon, uncle of the late King Kaelin, in the hopes of mustering troops from the Ferelden nobility. Upon arriving in Redcliffe, they learned that the Arl had fallen ill and was near death. His knights had gone in pursuit of the fabled ashes of Andraste, Eamon's only hope for a cure, and the village surrounding the keep was beset by a host of animated corpses. The Wardens found and stopped the demon behind the undead before joining the search for Eamon's cure. No one is certain if the Wardens actually located the final resting place of Our Lady Andraste, but whatever they found saved the Arl of Redcliffe. Well, we did, because I remember we found the ashes. Upon his recovery, Eamon Garen called for a landsmeet, and he and the Wardens traveled to Dinnerim. The gathered lords and ladies of Ferelden found Tiernan Loghain guilty of a number of crimes and sentenced him to execution. Furthermore, the landsmeet granted the throne to Alistair Theron, the lost son of Merrick. The nobility then pledged their own armies in the battle against the Blight. The Archdemon clashed with the allied forces at the city of Dinnerim and was eventually slain, but at terrible cost. Much of the city lay in ruin, and the warden who rallied the armies, later known as the Hero of Ferelden, perished in battle. The 5th Blight ended before most of Thedas knew it had begun, but it left a terrible wound on Ferelden. The losses suffered at Ostagar and Dinnerim greatly compromised the security of the kingdom. Southern Ferelden, from the Corkherry Wilds to the edge of the Banorn, are, to this day, a wasteland. It's uncertain how far the ripples from this event shall travel, or what waves it has already stirred. From a study of the 5th Blight by Sister Petrine, Chantry Scholar. All right, so there we go. So now we need to speak to the Apothecary, which is further in. Look at how long and thin my legs are. Like, I am, like, she looks very tall. Like, look at how lanky she is. Oh, excuse me. She's so lanky. Where is the apothecary in here? Find recipes through exploration or by visiting merchants. Visit an apothecary with herbs you gather in the wilderness to upgrade potions. Use the equip station to assign different potions to each of your party members and to replenish the potions you are carrying. Use the upgrade station to unlock permanent upgrades to your potions. Okay, so all of this is all potions.
Thank you for hurrying with the potions. We have so many injured.
We'll get them back on their feet, sister. Don't you worry. Look who's back from the dead. Again.
Wait, what?
I don't recall meeting you before.
I'd be surprised if you did. You weren't particularly coherent. Someone had to patch you up after you staggered out of making those wear, though. So, you're welcome.
Yeah, I've had better days.
It has been a rough few days.
That's an understatement. And more ahead if the weather is any indication. Name's Zidane. I'm in charge of keeping our little band here stocked with potions and elixirs. Not that Seeker Pentagast seems to care whether we've got the supplies to actually do that.
For a healer, you don't seem particularly nurturing.
I'm not a healer. I'm an alchemist who's forced to play Mother Hen. You want something to burst into flame on contact with the air? Done. Gladly. Patching up wounded soldiers is a waste of my time and talents. But there are a few around who can help.
Jesus, man. Okay.
How do I go about having potions made?
Just take a look there and tell me what you'd like. Find a recipe for something better, I can make that too.
Regeneration potion recipe? Is there anything I can have in that? Light adventurer armor? I can just take this for free? What is this? Oh, this is the patient observations. Okay, what is it doing here? Pulse normal, breathing normal. Still unresponsive. Careful drop feed of prep Elfroot extract to hasten her recovery. A lot of thrashing. Mutters about too many eyes. Something about the gray. Encouraging? Oh goodness, the gray. That sounds really creepy. I love it. Okay, so I guess I've unlocked a lot of stuff. So let's just go back to the Chantry.
Though you had granted them power over the very fade itself.
All right, I need to get my lanky self back in the Chantry.
Does it trouble you?
It's stopped spreading, and it doesn't hurt.
We take our victories where we can. What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach. You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
Yeah, how do you know that I even have that kind of power?
Couldn't that kind of power just make things worse?
And people call me a pessimist. You've met Commander Cullen, leader of the Inquisition's forces.
It was only for a moment on the field. I'm pleased you survived.
This is Lady Josephine Montillier,
Montillier.
our ambassador and chief diplomat.
Anderan Atishan.
You speak Elven?
You've
Oh,
just
wow.
heard the entirety of it, I'm afraid.
Oh.
And of course, you know Sister Liliana.
My position here involves a degree of...
She is our spy master.
Yes, tactfully put, Cassandra.
Wow, that is impressive titles.
Pleased to meet you all.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
And I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet. The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically.
Me? The Chantry has denounced me?
They still think I'm guilty.
That is not the entirety of it any longer. Some are calling you, a Dalish elf, the Herald of Andraste. That frightens the Chantry.
The Herald of Andraste?
The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy, and we, heretics, for harboring you.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
Yeah, what is exactly a Herald of Andraste?
Just how am I the Herald of Andraste?
People saw what you did at the temple, how you stopped the breach from growing. They have also heard about the woman seen in the rift when we first found you. They believe that was Andraste.
Even if we tried to stop that view from spreading.
Which we have not.
The point is, everyone is talking about you.
It's quite the title, isn't it? How do you feel about that?
It's yes, definitely.
It's a little unsettling.
I'm sure the Chantry would agree.
People are desperate for a sign of hope. For some, you're that sign.
And to others, a symbol of everything that's gone wrong.
I'm a symbol of everything that's gone wrong and also a symbol of hope at the same time. Ugh.
They aren't more concerned about the breach, the real threat.
They do know it's a threat. They just don't think we can stop it.
The Chantry is telling everyone you'll make it worse.
There is something you can do. A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you.
Mother Giselle.
She's not far and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable.
Okay, well, if she could be valuable, I just want to say I love her name. Mother Giselle. Such a beautiful name. I've got to start using that name in future RPs. Why would she help us? Yeah.
Why would someone from the Chantry help a declared heretic?
I understand she's a reasonable sort. Perhaps she does not agree with her sisters. You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the Hinterlands near Redcliffe.
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence while you're there.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond this valley, and you're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
In the meantime, let's think of other options. I won't leave this all to the Herald.
Okay, operations. The war table allows you to apply the power of the Inquisition throughout Orlais and Ferelden. Mother Giselle is in the Hinterlands, which can be found on the Ferelden side of the table. So Ferelden, okay. By the way, speaking of the war table, some of my Discord members suggested, good fans of the channel, amazing people and good friends, they suggested that I use the
We'll
no
post
waiting
soldiers a safe distance from the temple.
mod.
I guess that's safe anyway.
So I have the no waiting war table mod installed, so we'll see if it works. Conquered by Orlais, torn by civil war, ravaged by the 5th Blight, Ferelden is no stranger to hardship. With the Vale weakened, the land is more turbulent than ever. The Inquisition can unlock new areas for you to explore through scouting operations. Perform the scouting operation for the Hinterlands on the Ferelden side of the war table now. So I have to do it here? Is that what I have to do, right here? Scout the Hinterlands. Mother Giselle was last seen in the Hinterlands outside Redcliffe, tending refugees who fled the fighting between renegade Templars and apostate mages. The latest reports suggest that the vicious struggle between the two groups has spread to the Hinterlands, catching the refugees and Mother Giselle in the middle. It is vital to protect her and, if possible, restored order to the area. So if Giselle dies, any hope of Chantry support dies with her. My scouts will slip past the fighting, find her, and protect her with their lives. So connections and forces are locked So I have to click secrets, I guess? Ooh, good shot. Who's that? Is that Mother Giselle? Inquisition scouting report. Scout the Hinterlands. We avoided the fighting as best we could. It's every bit as bad as we'd feared. The apostates are mad, attacking anything that moves. And it appears that the Templars here aren't following anyone's orders any longer. We located Mother Giselle and are trying to protect her, but she refuses to leave the refugees until we've ensured their safety. That will be hard to do without troops to push the apostates and the Templars out of the area. Sorry, I got the burps. Out of the area. Commander Cullen asked me to make inquiries of Master Dennet, a retired horse master of Redcliffe, who lives in the area. We tried to contact him about obtaining better horses for the Inquisition, but we've been unable to get through the fighting. Lead Scout Harding. Do I venture forth? I suppose, I guess. I don't know if I should or if I have more to do here. I don't know. I'm just going to say yes. Party selection. Oh, I guess just all of them. Okay, sure. I don't know if I'm going in the right area or if I'm supposed to be doing it this way, but I am going to do it this way in hopes that I haven't messed something up or haven't gone somewhere I'm not supposed to.
Herald of Andraste. I've heard the stories. Everyone has. We know what you did at the breach. It's odd for a Dalish elf to care what happens to anyone else, but you'll get no backtalk here. That's a promise. Inquisition Scout Harding, at your service. Well, all of us here, will do whatever we can to help.
Harding, huh? Ever been to Kirkwall's Hightown?
I can't say I have. Why?
You'd be Harding and... No.
I love it. That's what I want to hear.
I'm starting to worry about these stories that everyone's heard.
Oh, there's nothing to worry about. They only say you're the last great hope for Thedas.
Oh, wonderful.
The Hinterlands are as good a place as any to start fixing things. We came to secure horses from Redcliffe's old horsemaster. I grew up here, and people always said that Dennet's herds were the strongest and the fastest this side of the Frostbacks. But with the Mage Templar fighting getting worse, we couldn't get to Dennet. Maker only knows if he's even still alive. Mother Giselle's at the Crossroads helping refugees and the wounded. Our latest reports say that the war's spread there too. Corporal Vale and our men are doing what they can to help protect the people, but they won't be able to hold out very long. You best get going. No time to lose.
Okay, so we're here to try to collect horses for the Inquisition. Okay, so there's the potions table. The requisitions. Okay, so there's like a little base camp setup area. There's resting. I don't know what resting does, but I guess resting might be good. Oh, I see that everybody's ready to like level up. So first of all, let's just save really quick. Next, is it character record? I assume that's where level up. Okay, yeah, a point to spend. So let's go here and let's get that other thing I wanted. So this is going to give me more damage when firing from elevation. Let's apply that. I was told by a YouTube comment member that I should make sure that the targeting behavior is set to follow themselves. And if they follow themselves, then the ranged will stay ranged and the melee will stay melee. So I'm going to try that, and hopefully that comment was correct. So Varric is going to follow Varric, which doesn't make a lot of sense, but Cassandra will follow Cassandra, and Solas will follow himself as well. Now, if they follow themselves, I think that I was told that that's a good thing, and they will do, you know, they'll do the right thing. So we'll see if that's effective. So there we go. We've all leveled up. There's the requisition officer. She's got a little... Okay.
What is it?
Could prove useful, sir.
What could prove useful? Inquisition tapestries? Okay, we'll see. Now, this is semi-open world from what I remember, from what I've been told. So, oh, this doesn't go anywhere, but it does provide an amazing view. Wow, look at that. That's a beautiful statue. Although it does look like that town is burning. But man, what a beautiful view here. But this is not the right way to go.
Nothing to report, sir.
So, I guess we have to go a different way. You know, by the way, I wish the mini-map was a little bit more detailed, because it shows nothing on the mini-map. It's just like a blank slate. And that blue dot, I assume, is that little fox that's running around? Clear the threats at the Crossroads. So I guess I have to go this way. Let's see, quest map. Okay, so the quest map is much more detailed. It appears that there is, if I zoom out, okay, so that's how, but I wish like what I have discovered was on my mini-map, because it doesn't really, it just doesn't show much of anything on the mini-map. It's very like bare. Okay, what is this? There's an exclamation mark here. Hello, gang. Let's look in here and see what's this. I don't see anybody here. There's no one here, but there is loot, and there was a note, and we'll read what that note means. It's a schematic. Okay. And what does this note say? A letter in an empty home. Brythus, I know you escaped with the other mages, and I know you'll come here. Father told you that if you ever strayed, he'd put you down himself. If you're here, you know he's dead, but I'm not. I'll be killing apostates and waiting for you at Old Phoenix Place to the north. I've got Father's sword and my true brothers in the Templars. Come if you... What the heck, dude? Yven's gonna kill their own... Wow, gonna kill...
Really. Could be worth a look.
So, someone wants to kill their brother, it sounds like, because they're a mage. That's pretty rough. Not very nice.
Mother Giselle ought to be around here somewhere.
Yeah, Redcliff Village. Okay, so I suppose I'm supposed to go this way. I can see that little eyeball. There's iron. I suppose I should take that. I don't know if gathering iron fills up all of my inventory space. So, gathering herbs and metals out in the wild and use them to craft upgrades to your gear and potions. Explore and find as many varieties as you can. Okay, I don't know if there's like a carrying capacity, or like if I run out of inventory space by collecting this stuff. Jesus, look at all these dead Templars. Look at all of these dead mages and apostates. Oh, okay. Let's take this iron, though.
Inquisition forces. They're trying to protect the refugees.
Looks like they could use a hand.
Where's my bow, though? What happened to my bow?
Hold. We are not apostates.
I do not think they care, Seeker.
Okay, so I need to get... I can't. Okay, 7 gold. Oh, there's more. I want my bow back.
We are not Templars. We mean you no harm.
Doesn't look like they're listening.
Whoa, where did he go? I just stab, stab, stab. Stab, stab, stab. Take silk? Yeah, I think I'll enjoy some silk. Ooh, okay, so don't step in the blue things. Got it. Oh, I do need to take a potion. He's strong. Why is he so strong? Okay, so first off,
Be ready. More coming our way.
Spellbinder? Decorative gems? Okay, so where is my I don't want this. Yeah, I want the bow of the dragon. There we go. Okay, now I'm good. Now I'm all set. Okay, now I feel much better now. I have my... But in order to deal more damage, I need to get up high. Ooh, 311. That's a lot. I wish there was a roll dodge. Oh, gosh. My arrows can't get past it. My arrows can't get past here. I've got to run this way. Now, you can't take us from all sides. Oh, God. Oh, good move. Good move. Okay, so how do I use a healing potion for her? There, he's down, so we finally got one. This one over here is getting taken down. I think we can take this dude now. There we go. I'm dealing a lot more damage now. There we go. We got him.
It's done.
Nice. That was fun. Guardsman. Wait, so is the town saved? Is that all it took?
There are mages here who can heal your wounds. Lie still.
Don't touch me, Mother. Their magic is...
Turn to noble purpose. Their magic is surely no more evil than your blade.
What?
Hush, dear boy. Allow them to ease your suffering.
Suffering.
Mother Giselle.
I love the accent.
I am. And you must be the one they are calling the Herald of Andraste.
I mean, that's what everybody's saying, but...
Not through any choice of mine.
We seldom have much say in our fate, I'm sad to say.
So you agree with them?
I don't presume to know the Maker's intentions, for any of us. But I did not ask you to come simply to debate with me.
Then why am I here?
I know of the Chantry's denouncement, and I am familiar with those behind it. I won't lie to you. Some of them are grandstanding, hoping to increase their chances of becoming the new divine. Some are simply terrified. So many good people, senselessly taken from us.
What happened was horrible.
Fear makes us desperate, but hopefully not beyond reason. Go to them. Convince the remaining clerics you are no demon to be feared. They have heard only frightful tales of you. Give them something else to believe.
Ah.
That won't just make it worse.
Because you are not human?
That too.
Let me put it this way. You needn't convince them all. You just need some of them to doubt. The power is the unified voice. Take that from them and you receive the time you need.
Oh, okay.
You make it sound simple.
I honestly don't know if you've been touched by fate or sent to help us, but I hope. Hope is what we need now. The people will listen to your rallying call as they will listen to no other. You could build the Inquisition into a force
The Inquisition?
that will deliver us.
Deliver
Or
us.
destroy us. I will go to Haven and provide Sister Leliana the names of those in the Chantry who will be amenable to a gathering. It's not much, but I will do whatever I can.
I just love that accent. But she's so nice, you know? She's so kind and understanding, and she, like, strives her hardest to see the best in me.
Corporal Vale is coordinating the Inquisition's efforts in the area. We should speak with him.
Okay, okay. Speak with Corporal Vale about the state of the Hinterlands. Okay, Mr. Vale. There's a pyramid over there. Don't know what the pyramid means. But there's a compass? Oh, that's fast traveling. Okay, fast traveling. I'm not going to fast travel, but I want to see... It's a landmark. Okay, I don't know what a landmark is. Let me look at the world map. Okay, so there's the Hinterlands, and there's Haven. That's like my little base of operations. There's other locations that I haven't unlocked yet. I don't know what they mean, really, but cool to see. Cool to see. Okay, okay. I just wanted to look at the map. Oh, so she doesn't automatically increase her health just by... That's kind of weird that she doesn't automatically increase her health.
Yes, sir.
Also, I probably don't need this armor. This armor is probably inferior to what I'm wearing. So I don't know why that was unequipped from me. It shouldn't have been, but there we go. And under protection of the Inquisition. Okay, it's just saying that this area is protected. All right, Corporal Vale. Where are you at, buddy? Gotta be here. There he is. Oh, wow, they're all training. Easy, guys. Jesus.
You're with the Inquisition. Corporal Vale, thanks for your help. The Mages and Templars don't seem to care who gets caught in their war. The refugees here are in dire need of help. If the war doesn't kill them, cold or starvation will.
What other problems do these refugees face?
We've got some injuries that go beyond stitches and Elfroot. I know healers are in short supply, but if you can find someone in Redcliffe to help us, it would save a lot of lives.
So they need a healer. Okay.
Is there anything we can do to help people deal with the cold?
I asked the Inquisition to send blankets. You'd
It's
think
cold?
I was asking for a wagon of raw lyrium. A recruit named Whittle is trying to make what we can bring in last. If you have any ideas, talk to him across the road.
Well, if it's so cold, then I probably shouldn't be wearing what I'm wearing. Because then for me, it's extremely cold. But you know what? Beauty is pain, right? Tell me of the mages.
What can you tell me about the rebel mages?
The real rebels are up north in Redcliffe, dug in and taking care of their own. The ones out here are just apostates, locked up in the circles all these years, and now they've gone mad with power. The rebels in Redcliffe have washed their hands of them. I wish we could do the same.
Let's see. And what about this horse master? That's what I'm here for.
What can you tell me about the man who's supposed to be getting horses for the Inquisition?
Horsemaster Dennet. He lives on a farm to the west. Tough old fella. We haven't heard from him. Best we can tell, he's holed up until the Mages and Templars are done killing each other.
I see. All right, well, thank you for information.
Farewell.
And you as well.
Corporal Vale. Power. Stabilize areas by sealing fade rifts. Expand the reach of the Inquisition by setting up new camps. And complete quests to gain power and influence. Spend power on scouting operations at the war table to unlock new opportunities. Gaining enough influence increases the rank of your Inquisition and grants you access to unique perks. Okay, so in order to... I gotta stabilize areas by sealing fade rifts, expand the reach with new camps, and complete quests to gain power and influence. Spend the power on scouting operations, and influence increases the rank of the Inquisition. Okay. Well, I'm sure I'll understand that better as time goes on. But, okay, so that's kind of interesting. Alright, so if we look at... Not that. If we look at the journal... we have so many different things. We have Halen, we have the Fallow Mire. There's a lot going on. The Hinterlands, that's where I'm at the moment, right? Oh god, I have so much stuff going on. I have Master of Horses. I don't know what order to do this stuff in. The Master of Horses, Rifts on the Outskirts. Activate Fade Rifts have been spotted on the outskirts, so there's 2 rifts that need to be closed. Master Dennet may be able to provide horses for the Inquisition. Holding the Hinterlands, establish camps. Okay, so basically I just gotta go around roaming around doing stuff. A Templar has left a note and his apostate brother challenging him to a fight. Hinterlands Tapestry. Orlesian nobles are clamoring for tapestries with an Inquisition theme. Really? Okay. So Velveteen and Gems. So I guess I can just roam around the Hinterlands doing things here. In Haven, there's... Oh my god, there's so much stuff to do in Haven. Wow, I am overloaded with quests already, and I've barely started. I guess I'll just go for the horses guy. I guess it's sort of semi-open world, so I can go where I want, when I want. Under protection of the Inquisition. Got it. Now, I can't tell what's the right direction to go because there is no, like, roads or there's nothing on my map that tells me, like, what direction I'm supposed to go. So I'm just gonna go this way blindly, hoping that it's a good way to go. Sort of feels like I'm going the wrong way. I think I'm supposed to go... Can I go up through there? What's in through this way? Okay, we're going through... for the first time, I think I'm like out in a place... Imbrium? Okay, so I have an Imbrium Codex entry. There's iron. I suppose if I find these materials, I should just pick up as much as I can. Oh, look at what this is. What's this? Oh, are these people... Alright.
The apostates have gone mad with power.
The Templars aren't looking any better here.
Wow, look at them. The West Road. Well, I sure wish that my bow was stronger. I mean, I think it's a good bow, but geez. It takes so many.
We must continue on if we are to secure the Alliance.
Okay, so I guess let's just keep going through here. Yeah, way over here, shooting arrows. Spindleweed? Oh gosh. Thank you, whoever did that. I wish there was a way to dodge, but I can't really dodge. I just have to do this. There we go. I think we got him. Dang, Cassandra's getting knocked. All right. We got him. All right, let's get this spindleweed. And then more loot.
Solas, have you always lived alone? Out in the wilderness as
Wow.
an apostate?
For the most part.
Would that not be incredibly trying?
People can be trite. Mankind most of all.
That is an excellent point.
Okay, so that was a little bit of banter there. If we go to the inventory, I think I picked up a ring, yeah. And it's a badass ring. Enhanced block and slash ring. Oh, warrior only. So then it has to be her, right? Yeah, well, that's still good for her. So let's get further in here. It looks like there's going to be a fight here. Ooh, dang, 300. All right, there we go. There we go. Okay, so I'm getting pretty happy about this. Look at that. I've already killed some. I like the combat. It's really fun. Lamb's wool. Just a crafting ingredient, I think. Oh boy, here we go. I like these little buffs that I get. I don't know what they mean, but... There we go. Get that mate, that archer in the back. And then we'll get this dude. She got healed. Got him. He's strong, though. I like that she keeps getting this, like, she keeps protecting herself somehow. Okay, he's down. One last dude left. Oh, he's down now. He's on the ground getting hit by everybody. There we go. Good job, Varric and everyone. All right, so does that lady have a lot of good stuff? Just lamb's wool. I don't know what that means. If that's, I'm sure that's valuable at some point. Gold, a spiked staff grip. It's a schematic, so I assume that means it's not. Wait a minute. This is red lyrium. Isn't this the red lyrium that's supposed to be like... Wait, there's a mosaic piece? Okay, so let's claim, I guess. What does claiming do? Fort Connor. Fort Connor was constructed by a young Arl Eamon after the Orlesians were driven from Ferelden. It was named in honor of Eamon's father, who died at the Battle of West Hill, and after whom the Arl named his son. Eamon was determined for Redcliffe to stand a shining example of Ferelden's strength. He constructed Fort Connor to watch the King's Highway and protect the Hinterlands against all enemies. It proved its fortitude against the Darkspawn during the fifth Blight, suffering damage only when the Darkspawn deployed emissaries. Eamon said proudly at the time that Fort Connor was unbreakable by anything short of magic, and for that, thank the Maker, we have Templars. Excerpt from Living Redcliffe by Sister Dorcas Garin. Dork. All right. Take this mosaic thing. Don't know why or what for, but we will do it. Okay, so we claimed this fort as our own, I think. And I saw this earlier. I was waiting to pick it up. Templar Encampment. Brothers, we must listen to the call of the... Whoa. Level up. We must listen to the call of the Maker himself, who has given us the duty to destroy these mages. By their rebellion, they have fortified their right to live. They have forfeited their right to live. They are not people, and any order that asks us to end this just and righteous battle is a lie. A test sent by him to separate the faithful from the foolish. Join us off the West Road and fight for a worthy cause. A letter written in a crisp and educated hand. Okay, cool. And I leveled up. That's pretty cool. So, character record. I guess I will do my tried and trusty thing here. And then I guess I'll level this up as well. So Longshot now rips through every enemy along its path, doing bonus damage for each extra target it hits. So that means I should line them up. I should like make sure they're in a line because it'll do more damage that way. All right, well, we have just claimed this little fort for our own, and we have been sent out to find this man and his horse. Hopefully we will find him. I think I'm gonna hope that this is the correct direction I'm supposed to be going. Defeat demons to ooh, demons! Yes! I'm excited. The Witchwood. Oh god, it's right there on top of me. Oh gosh, that's creepy. Ooh, this is so cool. I love these things. They're so scary and creepy, but I love them. Should I run over here and try to close it first? Should I disrupt it? Will that help? There we go. That did some damage. Did that kill him completely? What is this? Prepare for... Oh, there's waves. Okay, I didn't realize there were waves. Lesser Terror? I love those things. Oh god, Jesus. They're everywhere. Ah, I gotta back up. Oh god, okay, I gotta get up. Jeez. Is there a roll dodge? Is there a way to get out of the way? Or do I just have to stay here? Ah, I gotta go. Okay, I can close it now. Ooh, yeah. All right, we closed a rift. Does that, so my influence went up by 80. I got a belt, lightning essence. I don't know what that is. I got +1 power. Stagger on being hit. Okay, so let's go ahead and put that on if I can. Okay, there we go. The belt of staggering is now on. All right, so there we go. We closed our very first rift out in the wild. We gained some power. Oof. Man, that hit hard. Man, it's so satisfying. It really is. It's satisfying. Oh my god, but look at our health. That's just ridiculous. Varric needs health. We're out of potions. We're screwed. We're out of potions. Oh wow, a 1 hit. Dang, Cassandra is really, really strong. All right, am I getting closer to this guy? What is this? Oh, I can claim this. The Broken Bridge. This bridge was broken recently, most likely in fighting between apostates, mages, and renegade Templars. Okay, so I guess I just do this to jump across. Wow, look at that beautiful river. It's so pretty. Why would these guys not take the damn bridge? Oh, look, there's crows feeding on these people. But I will be happy to take their gold and a letter. The letter found on a dead body. Take it back, take it back, take it back. Dreams won't stop until you take it back to the Western Fortress. They will never stop. You will wake up screaming and find notes written by your own sleeping hand. Take it back, or I will draw allies to do it for me. What the heck? Take what back? I've got to be I think I'm going the right direction, because I'm going right directly toward this guy. What is this? Looks like a flower to me. What is this? A dead person with a cart? A letter found on a dead dwarf. I don't care how many demons and apostates are in that area. The package was lost somewhere on the river north of those farms. Follow the river and find it, or we'll find you. Oh, he lost a package. He lost a package on the river. So if I go, like, looking in the river, I'm sure I'll find... Maybe I'll find a package that was on that dwarf. Ooh, wolves. I haven't seen those many times. Those are big wolves. With green eyes? Green-eyed wolves? Wow, are they blight-infested wolves? Is that why they have green eyes?
No normal wolf would fight with such determination.
The breach may have driven them mad. Or perhaps a demon took command of the pack.
I mean, how do you explain wolves with green eyes, right? Is this where the guy is? Please tell me this is where he is. The Red Cliff Farms. Yeah, he's supposed to be here. Speak with Dennet. He should be here somewhere. Wow, look how big those rams are. Not rams, but bison? They're not bison, but they maybe I shouldn't get near them. Will they attack me? They don't look nice. Hello? Hello? Oh, God. Okay. Maybe they won't. I think I see horses over there. Oh, Dennet, I'm looking for you. I see a horse.
This must be the horse master.
But that's not Dennet. Dennet's little thing is over here. Oops, I went the wrong way. Go over here. Okay, he's in here. Got it. When the compass pulses, press the LS button to search. Searching indicates the direction of hidden objects with an additional pulse on the ground, and if you're close enough, it reveals them.
Must be something here.
This way?
Let's look around.
It says inside. Well, there's Master Dennet. Okay, but what about this thing that it's being pulsating?
Watch yourself, Inquisition. It's ugly out there.
What is that? Bottles of Thedas? Carnal 869 Blessed, an Orlesian liquor for the daring, or those who wished to seem so, said to enhance sensation, and at the bottom, an erotically carved peach pit. The design is plain, but the bottler assures that the act of carving was scandalous? So is that just a fun little collectible? I'm not sure. Dennet.
Name's Dennet. I served our Leman for 30 years as horsemaster. I hear your Inquisition is looking for mounts.
Yeah.
It is. Can you help us?
Not at the moment. I can't just send 100 of the finest horses in Ferelden down the road like you send a letter.
Yeah.
Every bandit between here and Haven would be on them like flies on crap. You'll have mounts once I know they won't end up as a cold winter's breakfast.
Okay, so what do you got to do? You got to transport them in cages?
If you have a problem with me personally, I'd like to know about it.
What? This because I called you a Halla rider? Those Halla are standing majestic beasts. I'll give my right arm to ride one.
Yeah.
My wife Elaina manages the farms and Bron's in charge of my guards. They'll tell you what they need. Until then, you deserve something better than whatever knock-kneed plow neck they gave you. The chestnut over there is a purebred Ferelden forder. Take care of him, and he'll take care of you, Inquisition.
Oh, okay. Codex unlocked. A Horsemaster's notes on mounts and new operations available. Okay, so is that it? Am I good? Mount the horse at the stables. Which I suppose is over here. Oh, nope. Or what? Am I supposed to talk to her?
I heard what my man said. If you want our horses, then we need our farmers back safe in their fields. Since the breach appeared, the wolves have gone mad.
Right.
They come after our men like beasts with the water sickness. You deal with the wolves, and our farmers will be safe again.
Okay. Can you tell me about them?
How are these wolves acting differently from normal?
Normal wolves go after livestock, but come at them with a torch and a blade and they run. These beasts, though, it's like darkspawn during the Blight, or when the dead rose to attack us. They're possessed, or something like it. I've lost too many men to the beasts. I won't endanger more.
Okay. Yeah, they might be
Farewell.
blight infested.
Good day to you.
Tainted. They may be tainted wolves. So I have to go and mount a horse. That does it not work that way? I can't jump that? Oh, come on. I can't jump that. Alright, so I guess I have to get on this bad boy. Wow, look at this beautiful mount. Such beautiful fur. So I'm on a horse, but none of my... What about my party? Press left stick to gallop. Press B to dismount. To summon your mount, press LB from the radial menu. Wow, I have a horse. Wow, it looks so beautiful. Wow. Look at that. Oh, wow. That's beautiful. I love the way this looks. Jeez, guys, what took me so long to play this dang game? Isn't this game like 8 years old and I'm just now playing it for the first time? That's amazing. It's a beautiful horse. I love it. Now, I don't know where my party disappeared to, so what happens if I dismount? Does my party come back? Okay, my party comes back automatically when I get off of my horse, but then they disappear when I'm on the horse. Very strange. Okay, that's pretty cool. Well, I think it's been a long episode. We finally found Dennet, and we were able to get the horses. I don't know if we've got all the horses, but we did at least get his cooperation, and he gave me a horse, which is really cool. I didn't know you could mount horses and ride horses. You couldn't do that in the other games, so I'm really happy about this. And I've had a lot of fun with this game so far, and I'm going to continue to have a great time playing this game. So I just want to say thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like the content. I can't wait to see you in the next video. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.